Hello, okay, so we are live again. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Do I have any viewer? Hello. 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 Hello, anyone watching? Can you just drop something in the chat box so I can be assured that someone is here to watch me do my stuff? Hello. Okay, two people are watching, but they are not replying. That's okay. Okay, so I'll start with my work. So here is the game plan for today. I will continue doing the retopology for my character, which I have just here. So this is my character. He is a kind of a tough guy, kind of a tough assassin, and I am very happy with the character how it turned out to be. So yes, we have done the retopology for our jacket, and presently we are working on our shoe. So I'll continue with my work. Let me select everything that I need for this. I'll isolate them in this viewport and in that viewport. Like in this viewport, you can see we have the entire character's visibility turned on, but for our right side viewport, I have kept only that part where I am presently working. So everything is cool for now. I'll enable my quad draw and I will start the working process. So hello, if anyone is watching, let me yeah, no one is watching right now. That's fine, I will continue with my work. I am here to answer your question. Just drop anything you want to say in the comment box or in the chat box, to be very precise, and I'll be happy to answer it. So right now let me continue this. Do I have anyone at this moment? Not very sure though. Okay, still no viewers. That's okay. Let me check, refresh it once. Okay, someone just liked my stream. Hello. Thank you for liking the stream. I hope you are doing well, and let me know, are you also a 3D artist? will do one thing. I will put all the vertices, then I will just drag. Somehow it is more satisfying. Mm. Okay, something is wrong. There are few more vertices which I have to add, and now we are good to go. So it is similar in both the sides. Let me smooth them a little. Never forget to smooth your make. And yes, so we have completed the loop, and I have to join them together. Let me put the vertices first, then I will hold my shift and start dragging, and boom, it's done. Now I have to fill in the middle part, and I know it's a bit tedious, but you have to get through this boring part before you start doing your cool animation stuff. You have to make sure that the model is properly made. This is the foundation for the animation. Of course you have to make it properly. But of course I'll cheat in some places, like I have few parts like these kind of laces and these things which will probably take a little longer to manually do the retopology, so I will cheat a little, not that much, just a little. So I will use Zbrush auto remesh feature, which is known as Z remesh. I will use that just to get things done quickly, as I really want to get to the fun stuff. I want to rig this model, then I will start animating this character. I have some cool animation shots planned for this character, so I am eager to do that. But before I even start my rigging, I have to at least complete my modeling. So I know it is boring, but hey, you have to go through this. That's the deal. You have to fix it before you can get the juicy stuff done. Let me handle this portion. This will come like this, and I will add, and I'll add this as well. So I have it. Yes. Why I'm keeping the loop like this, as I really want this part. I want to keep a hard edge in here that will create a cool plane separation. Like one plane will come down like this, then it will have a sharp edge, then it will go in this direction. So I really want that thing, so that is the main reason why I kept the loop like this. Though you can get away with other topology as well, but yeah, it is my personal project. I don't have any supervisor for this project, so yeah, I will take some creative liberty to get things done how I feel like doing them. By the way, I usually don't stream at this time, but recently I saw in my YouTube studio or algorithm, whatever you're gonna say, that I saw that I have few viewers, not majority, like 50-50, it's 50-50 of my viewers are actually from UK. So I thought, why not make it in such a time where it is suitable for the UK viewers to watch my live stream. Let me do. Oh, I made some mistake. It's fixed. I have to make sure that the topology flows properly. Like there should be a appeal in the topology also. Like appeal is not only for animation poses. You should have appeal in the topology. Someone should see it and like feel, okay, it is a good topology. And sometimes I actually get away with bad topology. Like I just present it in a such a way that people find it okay, the topology looks good, but deep down I know that okay, there are few mistakes which they are unable to notice at this given moment. So that gives me a kind of a guilty pleasure. Okay, now you can see that I have to manage this in a bit different way. I have to delete this one and let's add one extra face in there. So this will probably give me something. Still I need, there is basically one extra edge in here which is not present in that region. So let me see, can I actually get away without adding any extra edge, which I really don't want to add, as it will add up one extra unnecessary edge in that side region, and which might cause a sharpness in that particular part of that shoe, which I really don't want. So I can also keep a triangle, not a big deal. It's no one's gonna see underneath our shoe, but still, let me see, can I actually fix the topology? Maybe if yes, I can reroute this. I can add one here, and one here. Yes, I rerouted the topology. Now we have a cool loop over here. Cool. By the way, I have never seen any guy who is really concerned about the topology for the underneath part of the shoe. Probably I'm the first guy who is really that concerned about the topology in this region of the model. But if it gives me satisfaction, then why not? Let me connect them. And now we have to connect a lot of faces. Actually, it's gonna take a while, but it's worth doing. Not bad, not bad. Let me keep adding them, then I can fill that part. Done, 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 and done. Now of course I'll add few extras over here. I have to match them, right? So yeah, let me also do the same for the other side. And keep adding, add. No, I have to be a little bit more careful. I cannot simply put edges like a crazy guy. So yes, have to manage them like this. Hmm. Okay, this will come here and this should come here. As shoes are asymmetrical in both sides, so there are differences in the number of vertices or number of edges, so that is the main reason why I am taking care of the edges like this, as there are few mismatch in few areas. Like I can clearly see there are more edges here and less of them in this side, but those are the things which you have to manage. And maybe I, while making those edges, I could have kept them identical on both sides by simply counting them how many edges I am putting on one side. But I feel like while I'm making the topology, I like to go free handed. Like I am really not that concerned about the number of edges I'm putting in. I manage them afterwards. While finishing that entire topology, I read out my edges or do something similar to get things done basically. By the way, let me check once. Okay, have to make them. Let me connect it. Make way for the face. It is coming through. It is coming through. Okay, now we'll leave that part for now. Have to arrange few things before I can proceed with that region. There are way too many edges which needs to be taken care of before I can actually proceed. Let me connect them first. Now am I doing a mistake by adding these loops at this moment? No, I really need them to join everything together at the very end. So without these loops I really cannot complete the topology. So that is important. Maybe yes, that is actually important. I should not do such self-doubt thing, whatever you call it. Let me smooth out a little bit. It's fine, just for my own satisfaction I'm smoothing out few parts here and there. Now let me connect them. It is well connected. Connect it, well connected, done. So let me see here. This is connecting fine. Okay, so maybe I don't need this. Let me reduce it. Boom, and gone. Let me see in this side as well. Connecting, perfect. Connecting. Now what do we have here? There is a triangle. Do we need a triangle? No, right? We don't need triangles. But no one is gonna see underneath here. Still I don't want a triangle, but I don't see any other way out without keeping a triangle, a small triangle here. I don't see any other option right now. Okay, yes, I have other options. I have not completed the above loop, so I have option to add one extra. Maybe I can do this and this, so like something like this. But then it is not a closed loop. You can see it is coming this way and it is going down here. It is not a closed loop. So do I really need to make it a closed loop? It's usually a nice idea to make those loops as a closed one, as closed loops usually contain the geometry in a very specific region and we don't get our edge loops flowing in other parts of the mesh. Then if you go in that direction, like if you keep open loops like this, then those things sometimes causes issues, then you have to again manually do them. But here I can see that I don't think it will cause that major issue, but still if I wish to manage it, then I think I can actually manage it. So basically what I have to do here is this loop will go in this direction, right? So something like this. Now see, the loop is going in this direction, but we are left with this, and we have to somehow fix this part. Let me see if I do something like this. Yeah, it is not that problematic, but then there is a open loop here. That's okay. I think we can get away with this. And also one thing I can do, I can delete this edge. Do we really need that edge? No, it is fine, but then yeah, I think I should keep it here. I need to connect it. So let me check. So here it is again making a triangle. Maybe I can delete this. No, not a good idea. Okay, I'll come back to this part after I'm done with this region. It's not always a great idea to waste a lot of energy into some part which is not that important. By the who is going to watch under my shoe? No one, probably. Still, it's my personal project, so I don't want to cheat. So yeah, we are almost done with our shoe, and here we can see that we are also done with our jacket. So yes, but the face is the most important one, and I really wanted to keep the face. Like here you can see, it is not a very handsome or pleasant to look at, or it is not a cute face, it is a very tough kind of face. So that was my purpose. Like I wanted it to be like that, as he supposedly to killer or contract killer or hitman. So that is the kind of a vibe I wanted to keep for this character, and I think I kind of achieved it. He gives a rough guy's vibe, which is really what I want for this character, like what I wanted for this character. But I have to all really take care of everything. Like I have to make sure that I justify that look and feel through texture and lighting. So I have planned for a hard lighting, like the shadows will be very hard, for which I have planned for this character. But we have long way to go. Still we are at our retopology stage. Okay, let us not get carried away with that. Let me complete it. And yes, okay, I will keep triangles. I think instead of wasting time into making these loops perfectly, I can easily keep it like this. It will deform just fine, and no one is checking the topology underneath here. People usually check the topology for the facial part and for your hip section and your shoulders, and the another important topology part is your hand. So apart from that, I don't think these kind of topologies causes any issue in the animation process. And even if I find that there are some issues which I don't want while I'm animating, then I can always redo the stuff. It is my own project, I am not answerable to anyone for this project. But usually it will not cause any problem, as shoe don't deform, it animates as a whole, it acts as a hard surface model. So there is no such rule that you have to maintain a certain kind of edge loop for the hard surface. So yes, we are good in that department. And now I am adding this kind of uh, restriction, or making sure that the mesh goes underneath to create this line depth effect, which is important. And yeah, I'll continue this. By the way, I will save it once. Saving the file is very important. Let me bring that in my second monitor. Yes. And also I will check something. Just a moment, I have to check one thing. By the way, if you are new to this channel, and I know two people are watching me right now, and if you are from India and you are watching my stream at this time of the night, then thank you for staying this late. Yeah, I need to check something. Just a moment, I'll get back to the work. That is the reason why I saved the file. Let us continue again. Let us continue. Yeah, we are done. Let me put few of these hard edges. It should act as a restriction and will keep this edge sharp, which is important. And also, yeah, I really want this edge to flow in this direction, but right now we have something different. I think let me delete this too. Yes, I am deleting them on purpose. Okay, no, not that. Let me also delete this and let me delete this, and here I will delete this and this. Now I will add one hard edge here, kind of a little bit more close, like something like this. Okay, why can't it come here? I want it to be close. Okay, anyways, I'll select the entire. Let me come here. Here I can select it. So I will select this, and yes, of course I am only doing retopology on this surface, but I have kept the symmetry on, so it is basically creating this shoe at the same time, and both are connected. I work in this way, as sometimes you have to select edges separately, which is easier to do if you have this mesh isolated from the underneath surface. So that is the reason why I keep this. Now I will simply slide this thing up like this. See, somehow we were unable to achieve the exact same thing with our quad draw, but I did that with the help of slide edge. Let me put a yes, now it is happening. Great. Now let me connect them like this, and here also I have to connect them properly, something like this. Now add this back and add this. Okay, do I have any double edge over there? I'm not sure. Yes, something is off. Let me delete that. You have to keep checking if you're making any double-sided edges, double-sided faces or not. That is important. Now I'll smooth this part a little. Not really important. It is a flat surface, so the topology is basically not affecting anything to be particular, but just to be on a safer side, or just to be aesthetically pleasing, I did that. And we have successfully made the hard edge, and here I see some issues. No, it is perfect. Then probably that is due to the underneath surface, so we don't have to worry about it. Now yes, let me get out of my quad draw, press 3 just to smooth it, and let us check it properly. How is it coming along? Yeah, see, that was my intention, to make this edge hard, and it is spot on. Though there is little bit of, this line is not straight, there is a little bit of wobble in it, but my sculpt, that is due because of my sculpt is not very straight, and I don't have to worry about it right now. I can always right now the model is very low poly, so I will fix that after I'm done with the topology, and I will get rid of the live mesh. Then I will simply select those vertices and put them in a straight line. That will give me a proper straight edge, which is something we can do, but not very necessary also, but I want to do it. And yes, it is looking nice, but here I see some issue. Why is that? Let me check. Oh yes, the vertices did not merge properly. Let me select this, select the target weld, and weld them together. Now it should work fine. Yes. Do I have any issue here? No. So yeah, it is okay for now. Let us continue. Select this one, Hmm. Have to bring it like this, and we'll put a edge in here. Yep, that is something we want, but I can also put that afterwards. Right now let us not complicate our things. This way we can achieve things much faster. So what do we have? Hmm. This can be joined together easily, but here we have some concern. Why do we have mismatch over here? I made sure that we don't get any mismatch. Right. Anyways, before we proceed in that part, let me simply join them together. I think I can join them in a much faster way if I select everything like this, deselect this part, and will deselect this part. Now if we hit bridge, no, it is in symmetry. That is the main reason why it did not work, or else we could have done that easily. But hey, isn't it cool? Just look at it. We have a kind of a cool result here, but this is not something we're looking for, so let me get rid of it. Okay, so attaching them manually is the way to go. Not that difficult, just a little bit time taking. Just a moment, I will do something. I have something to check. I had one important text to respond to. Done this. Okay, I was taking care of this part, right? I have to continue this. Yes, there are few issues here and there. Like in this region particularly, I have to add one extra edge for it to complete the entire topology. But why that edge popped outside like that? It should not have been the case. I don't like it. Maybe something is wrong with my sculpt, or I don't know. What? No, there's nothing wrong with my sculpt. Why it is behaving this way then? It's okay. I will simply select it like this and turn off the live mode for a while and add this thing like this without the hustle of that live mode. And now I can also, maybe I should not bridge them directly, I should use the quattro. Bridging them directly will cause some issues. Okay, we have done it. Great. Now that we have completed that loop, now we can get the soul back and make that the live object. Good. Now we have to, let me check what can we do here. Yes, we can add this to get that hard edge feel in this region, like this. Okay, maybe I'll do that afterwards. Right now it is causing some issues. That is okay. I am trying to add edge loop in this region, but somehow it is adding edge loop in that region. Why? Okay, now it's working. So as you can see, sometimes you get strange errors, and that's the part of the process. You have to tolerate this nonsense. Okay, let me check by pressing 3, and let us check, do we have a hard edge there? Yes, we definitely do have a hard edge. Great. Now technically I have to put a hard edge in here as well. Maybe I have to clear the temp for my PC. I'm not sure why is it acting this strange. Ah, no worries, I will take care of that after some time. Let me first close all this first, that is important. Okay, let us get our quadro again and let's keep going. Boom boom, not bad. Yes. So now I feel I have to add one loop in that part, as it is. Maybe I can take this one out, right? Who said that I have to keep this? It can be like this as well, not a big deal. Now what do you have here? But here we definitely have to add, and it is okay. Now let me, I think I have to add something here and here. Now let me put this. Yep, not bad. I'm not sure how the edge is flowing in that side, but I will manage everything after I am done with this side's topology. I'm sure it won't be that bad, but yeah, not that difficult to deal with. Yes, yes, it is done. Right now I don't need the live mesh anymore. I will select only the low poly version of it and isolate them. So now I only have to work on this part. And yes, there are few artifacts here and there which needs to be fixed, but I I'm really not sure about that. If anyone can guide me, if I think two people are watching me right now. Okay, one guy is watching. That is okay. In Blender I have an option to fix this kind of issue. I can select everything over here. I can select this completely, and I can hit grid fill over there, and it will basically fill up everything for me. But I am not sure, is that option available inside of Maya as well. I have never tried that inside Maya and never bothered to search it either. Let me search it. Do we have that option? Bridge won't help us, I think. I don't think bridge will help us in any way. Anyways, let us put yes, bridge will not help us. There's something called grid fill inside Blender, and something similar should be here in Maya as well. But why we don't have that? It is disturbing. Why we don't have that option? Append to polygon? Nope. Create polygon? No, it don't create polygon. Quadros, there should be something. Add vision is not thing. Bridge is mesh. Inside mesh there is a fill hole option, but there is nothing in the option box. I thought maybe in the fill hole option we could get some options to fill it as a grid, but if I use fill hole option it will basically act like a bridge, which is not something I want here. So yes, let me do one thing. Why bother to keep it inside here? Though I find that Maya retopology options are way faster and better than that of Blender. Like, I prefer to do my retopology inside Maya, and I don't really like the process of retopology inside Blender. But I'll do the remaining retopology inside Maya only. But for this part only just for this part, I want to use the grid fill option. So let me just save this file first, then let me take it inside Blender, and we can basically have the grid fill there. So where should I save it? Let me export it as fbx, and let us name this sol underscore for grid fill and export it. So we have successfully exported it. Now let us open our Blender. Here, let me delete everything. Done. Let me get that inside my Blender. Have it. Let me frame that properly. I will enter my why do we have this? I don't really like this in Blender. What is these are hard edges basically. So clear hard edge, where is that option? Why don't I have the clear hard edge option? Give me the clear hard edge option. Yes. Why am I not getting that option? I should get that option. Edge crease, clear velvet. No. Why is this happening? Clear hard edge option. This usually appears here. No, it should be in edge mode. Right now I'm in edge mode. I'm selecting every single edge, and let me. Okay, yes, not hard edge option. It's clear sharp. This is what happened when you switch from one software to another. And like, this is okay. Now let me do this. So this is what I was looking for inside Maya, but inside Maya this option is not really available, or maybe I don't know about it. I have, if I have searched it properly, then maybe I can find it, but let us do it here. I'll use the grid fill. Select two edges loop, or okay, why you disappointed me, brother? Why you disappointed me like this? Okay, now let us try again. Face grid fill. Select two edge loop or similar closed loop from which two edges loop can be. Why is it not working? Technically it should work. Mm. Now let me try this. Now please grid fill. It won't work. So there is no point of bringing this thing here. Let me delete it. Usually it works, but I don't know what happened. What happened to it right now. Anyways, okay, so we have few issues in the vertices. Let us fix them one by one. It don't take long. Only few vertices needs fixing. Remaining everything is just doing fine. One vertex here. I know this went off track. Bring this thing back. Perfect. What else we have to manage? No, we are done. So now we should add. Okay, maybe we are not in our symmetry, but that's okay. I can delete all this. I don't need them. I can always use duplicate spatial to create the other side. Let me check it. And now let us also put a hard edge in here, and let me check. Yep. Yes, we need hard edge in these regions as well. Let me put a hard edge here and here. Done. Here and here. Done. Here and here. Done. Let me check it. Yes, we have a proper hard edge in this region, a hard edge in this region as well, and not bad. Now about this part, I can go to my bottom. I mean bottom view. Now let us check what can we do here. We need them to basically be in a straight line. Right now the lines are not that straight, so let us do something like this. Right now it should give us a straight line. Let me smooth it and check. Yes, it is, but now we also have to make it straight horizontally. So for that I'll select from here to here, and by taking the scale tool I will just simply drag it something like this. And here too we have a straight edge. Yes, we have. Let us delete this. No, I cannot delete it. I have to make it something like this, and then we are getting something off in this region, and that thing needs to be fixed from the top view. So let me check how things appear from the top view. Let me come to my component mode. Maybe, well, I am planning to make this thing for not basically game. I want to keep this mesh light enough for Unreal Engine's real-time rendering, but the main purpose for this is animation. I have few shots planned for this, and like it is kind of a mixed thing. Like for most of the animation, I have planned that I will use this character for body mechanics or some kind of a fight sequence scene, but I have planned that I will simulate this jacket inside Marvelous, or maybe here as well in with Encloth. So it is kind of a mixed thing. Some shots will be simulated. So for that reason, I have to subdivide it way more than what it is right now. And for some shots, I'll use the real time advantage. So I'm keeping it in a middle sweet spot. And you can see the subdivision is not that dense over here as well, but it is not less also. It is kind of in a middle position. So now let me bring back everything, and let me hide this. We don't need that anymore, but okay. Let me do one thing. I can select something from here till here, and let me get my slide edge tool and slide it this way. Then it will basically not form any hard edge anymore. And let me just rotate it a bit like this, and let me check. I think I have, yes. Now we don't have that deformation on the surface, so we have a little bit of bend here, but the reason why it is so much visible is because we are using blend for that surface. If we come to our Lambert, then we can hardly see anything. And yeah, there is a issue in this part. Let me select the entirety of it, and I can use my what do you call, where is that option, edit edge flow? Yes, it's under edit mesh. I can use my edit edge flow, and it should get rid of that extra deformation or surface imperfection which we were seeing. Still there are few. Let me select edit edge flow, and I have to make sure that it is not deforming or it is changing the shape. I have to make sure that it don't change the shape of it. And let me check. Yeah, I think we are good here. What else should we take care of? It is sharp. It is sharp here as well. Let me do this thing in this part. Edit edge flow. Let me repeat that command. Edit edge flow, edit edge flow, edit edge flow, edit edge flow. I think that was unnecessary. I think we're good here. Let me check once. Yes. But still, I feel like there is some unevenness here. Let me fix them manually. We are in component mode. Yes. No, world mode. Let me check. Go to component mode. No, I think world mode was better. And let me Am I selecting any other vertices except this? No. So I can push it inside. Let me check. No. So it is still uneven. Okay, have to spend some time into this region. Try to make everything properly. Wait, let me bring this part out a little. Let me bring this part out. Smooth it. Let me check. It is not perfect, but is it visible from a distance? Yes, I think we can work a little bit more on here. Maybe this part. Let me isolate this as well. Not that part itself, the whole thing. Let me check. If I add what they call edit edge flow, then it will basically smooth that part. Let me check. Yes, I think it is doable for now. Yeah, I think it is doable. So we, and yeah, usually shoes are not this round over here, but it is a stylized character, so it's okay. Let me forget about that for now, and let us shift our concern for to some other part. What should we do next? Okay, this part is also a heavy mesh. Let me hide that. Do we have any duplicate mesh over there? Let me check. This is for this. Cool. This is also for this. Okay, why do we have duplicate mesh? Okay, let me delete this and keep that on. So we have this, and now what we have to do is, let me hide my outliner. I don't need it at this present moment. Let me simply select this and use duplicate special. I could have used that shortcut, but I have to make sure that yes, we are on the right axis and hit apply. It is done. Hey, by the way, I saw your this thing, level design. It is cool. Can I play it here? Hello, Noyon. You there? If you are seeing this video, do I have the permission to see your level design in the stream? Let me subscribe to you as well. Okay, so what to do next? This is something. Okay, now we have this is done. but I still have to, maybe I will leave that as it is. And for this kind of a part, I can basically use z remesh, but I'm not sure if I should use z remesh or I should do it manually. Anyone who is watching, what do you think? What should I do? Should I go for the z remesh option, which might give me a little bit of twisted edge loop, but that is definitely workable. It will not cause any issue in the animation, and it will just cause me some headache while I'm doing the unwrapping, but it won't be that of an hassle. And the second option is I can go with manual retopology, which will take me around 15 to 20 minutes. So what should I do? Not sure at all. Okay, let me do this. This is something which I don't want to get done with. Maybe for the front portion I will use manual, I will use Z-Remesh, but for this part especially I don't want to use Z-Remesh. I want to make the, what do you call, topology myself. So let me get my hands dirty. So yes, should I think it's a bad idea. Whatever I'm doing here is not advisable. I am making way too much dense of a topology from the very beginning. This is definitely not a good idea. You should not, like, you should start with low amount of edges. Like here, how I'm doing it, I'm keeping the number of polygons really less, and this is because like it is easy to manage this amount of less polygons, but if you increase it, it gets tough to manage them afterwards. So I made that by mistake. I won't repeat that anymore. I will try to keep things manageable while I'm starting out. There's no point of putting in all those details from the very beginning. See, right now I know that we can see that it is not forming a perfect circle, but wait until I just hit the smooth. Now see, it is forming a perfect circle. So let me count the number of edges we are keeping. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I think 7 is not a good idea. It should be either 6 or 8. Let me count here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, here it is 8. So let me also make it 8 in this region. It's easy to be consistent with your topology if you keep your number of edges in an even number, like 4 6 8. See, I have made it. By the way, if you are new to this channel, can you consider subscribing it? Let me delete few. Let me count how many edges we have right now at this moment. Mm, delete. No, I want to delete the face, not that, yaar. Cool. Let me count how many edges we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7. I have to make it 8. I think it is okay. Yeah, previously that was way too much dense. We should not make it that dense right from the very beginning, so I reduced it. We can always subdivide the model. There is an option for that, but the starting should not be that dense. Let me do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Let me do it on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Again, let us repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, we have made it. Now let me continue with, I will make a entire loop around the edges, which will act as a hard edge and help us preserve the shape better. By the way, anyone new who is watching this channel, hello, welcome. Do you have any questions regarding the topology or character modeling in general, or do you want me to show something? You can just command me in the chat box and I will definitely try to follow that if it is under my skill level. Hmm, bad idea. Yeah, now it is okay. Now we have to rotate everything from this part. Yeah. Mm. Just a moment, let me take a little while and save the file. Saving the file is very important. Boom. And one more thing, let me check. Yep, the file is saved. Okay, so we have three viewers right now. Hello, hello, hello. If anyone new is watching, then hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. I am basically doing the topology for this character. I call this character Hitman. He is basically a kind of a real-time ready. I will make a real-time ready topology for this character, and I have few animation shots planned for this character, which I am hoping to do soon. But first, I am optimizing the my topology, and then we have to create the texture and everything before I proceed. So if you are into 3D and if you like what I'm doing, then you can consider staying here, and if you wish to see me every day, then you can subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if you like what I'm doing. And by the way, this rude look which you can see on the face of this character is intentional. I intentionally made it like this. Previously, I can show you some of my old files. Previously I made that character, I designed it in such a way that it felt like it's a young boy. The face was way too um, what do you call, beautified or something like that. But then I thought, no, I want to make this character a bit rough or something. Or I wanted this character to have a tough guy feeling, so I basically intentionally uh, created this face in a bit sharp design language. So I'm hoping to justify that design through my texturing and lighting as well. But right now I have to go through this retopology process, which is what you are seeing me. So if you are enjoying seeing me suffer into the retopology process, then please consider subscribing and see me suffer every single day. But I will also use Zremesh to get few things done automatically, like few parts here for the front part of the shoe. I will use Zremesh. I really don't want to manually do the retopology. It will take some time, but right now as I'm streaming, so I really wanted to do some manual work and not just hit Zremesh and wait for it to do my job. Why is this going underneath it? I'm not sure. Let me. Something is off. I have to select that edge and bring it outside. And same for this one. I know this happens from time to time. Any good reason, or do you know anything why this thing happens? I am really not sure. I face this issue often, and this is how I fix it. But I really don't know why that thing happened. I'll speed up the process a little. I don't want people to get bored. I have 4 people watching me right now. Okay, thank you guys. You can at least drop something in the chat box and let me know that you are here. I get bored Okay, what is this nonsense? What just happened? Ah, anyways, I can fix it by simply disabling the symmetry. Select this and hit delete. Hit delete. Okay, let me only work on this part for now. I'll speed up things. Okay, just a moment. We're almost done with our loop. This loop was really necessary. It will help us preserve the edge, or basically the shape of the entire what do you call pad. I am calling this shoe pad. I'm really not sure what exactly to call them. Yes, it is like sometimes I give names to my meshes which are convenient to me when I'm working on my personal projects. Bad, let me check it. Yes, it is. Let me reduce this and remove it altogether and bring it something like this. Again that issue. Come on, yaar, I don't want it to be like this. I want this part to okay, I have to manually select it and push it up. You have to do it from time to time. It is annoying and time taking, but this is the reality of it. You have to deal with it. Probably if anyone who are watching at this moment, I have okay, right now I have only one. Okay, I have no viewers at this moment, but just a moment ago 4 people are watching, so I was about to ask them if they know any better way to deal with this problem. But anyways, am I making it way too dense? Yeah, probably. I from here I will just keep the density low. The remake. Okay, I have the symmetry turned off. Then why do we have anything in that part? Let me check it here. Yeah, what is that? Why do we have extra vertices in here? That is like strange. Let me isolate it for a while and let's see. Do we have any extra vertices in that region? No, we don't. It is absolutely fine. We don't have any extra vertices there, but if I enter my quadro, I can see them. Why? I really don't have the answer for that. Let me I see why do we have anything in that region. Let me select this. Let me check it in my outliner. This is the thing. Let me hide it. Let me hide this. Okay, this is have to be there. This is something that I will hide them as well. Now let me check. Let me hide it. And if I hide it, there's nothing that should be visible. In why are they here? Okay, I successfully removed them. Took me a while to figure out why they were here. I still don't know why they are here, but I at least removed them. Anyways, let me continue. Okay, me let me continue this. And yes, once I am done with the loop, I will probably end the stream for today. I don't know from where you are watching, as I really recently saw in my YouTube studio that I get few viewers for who are not from India. So I don't know what time zone you are in, but right now in India it is around midnight, like way past midnight. It's around 2:23 a.m. so I need to sleep. So after I'm done with this loop, I will end the stream. Then in the next stream we will continue from here. And yeah, maybe I will not stream today. Sorry, tomorrow maybe I'll not stream. I usually stream daily. Not usually, I actually stream daily. But tomorrow I have to take a break, as tomorrow is my cousin sister's wedding. I have to make sure that the loop flows in the other direction. And let me also add one here. It will help me preserve the shape and direction of the loop. And yes, as we came here, I will basically add one no, let me deal. Oh, I was doing a big mistake. Thank God I saved myself from doing it. It is again going inside. That's the this really annoys me a lot, but cannot help it. Anyways, again come to this and let me straighten things out for me to do it. Connect them through this. Now let me okay, so I have completed the loop. Let me check once. Yes, I have the loop. It is preserving shape. Now we have to fill in the rest of the part, but right now I'm not gonna do that. I will do that in the next stream or probably offline. And it is cool. And after I end the stream, I am going to basically see Noyan's Noyan. I'll basically see Noyan's videos. I really want to see this, but right now if I play this, it will probably play the sound as well. Then it will, I can get copyright strike, so that is the reason why I'm not playing it. And also if I turn off the sound, then it will basically ruin my viewing experience, which I don't want to. So yes, I recently discovered his channel as he commented or dropped a text in the chat box. I discovered his channel from here. I suppose he does sound design as well as he does level design for games. So I really want to see it and really get great job. I think this level design is quite cool. So yeah, thanks for staying in my stream, thanks for hanging, and I have got 4 likes. Thank you to all those 4 people who have liked my stream and tolerated me throughout this time. So thank you again, and bye. Good night, good morning, good day, good afternoon, whenever you're watching, or in which time zone you're watching this. Bye.